All right. Foundational links. One's for Felix and for everybody else who wants to just kind of have a quick run through of how we approach this. Super simple, super straightforward with already vetted sources, some that we've already spoken about before for press release citations and social profiles. All right. So when it comes to press release, or is there anything you wanted to add before I jump in there?
Just before you jump in, I just want to, as always, throw in some caveats. So this is for a new website. We're talking specifically if you're launching a new website. So if you're launching a new EMD, rank and rent, you've launched your small business website. So these are the first types of links that we like to build. So there's arguments and counter arguments for doing these or not doing them. We just like to do them. And then also we have validated results for new websites, specifically EMDs that rank for competitive terms in top tier cities using this methodology. So we trust it. So that's why it's in our process. It might not be for everyone, but this is what we do when we build out foundational links. So it works for us, and we have it validated with real life results. So that's good enough for me. So, but yeah, I just want to mention that other people might do different things, but this is just what we do with our internal processes and everything that we have seen when we launch a new site, specifically when it comes to building out foundational links. So I just want to cover that off.
Yeah, no, it's a good point.
Yeah.
Lots of ways to skin the cat.
Yeah.
And this is more suited for a fresh launch of a site. So King Newswire, this one's definitely has proven to be like really cost effective and gets the job done super easy. We have a ton of videos where we talk about this process or we go through it in length. So that one's super straightforward. I think what was the plan that we usually go for is like the $70 one. Yeah, right here, the premium.
Yeah.
So just you don't have to think about it. Go for this one. It's great. It works. We'll always get 350 plus typical referring domains from this. So super straightforward. Lots of options when it comes to press releases, but this one seems to be the best, and we'll keep using it until it stops working.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Citations. So the next two come from Fiverr, which again, like, I think this is one of the benefits of us showing this is that we've tested a lot of vendors, I guess you could say, in this case, because you could do this yourself. It sucks. It's painstaking and it's just administrative nightmare. So finding somebody who can just knock this out is great. And so we've used Muhammad forever now, tons of times, and never fails. And there's multiple options, 50, 120. I think this is 350. So 350. Typically go with the 350 premium. You don't really need more than that. But go ahead.
I just want to add, this is just choice, and to be fair, it does always deliver, but pay the extra for the 2-day delivery.
Oh yes, yeah.
So
very good point.
It's like, I can't remember how much more, $12 or $20 more. To be fair, in my opinion, $80 for the way that 350 citations, I think is still value. And man, he sent back citations same day to me. So like paying him the extra because for me, my experience and for our experience when working with him, he's always sending these back quick. So
last time I used him, it was a day.
I mean, it's crazy fast.
Super straightforward. We can also share the link or just share the Gamma page for this so you can grab these links directly. Social profiles. So this kind of rounds out the base of foundational links. I know this. as soon as you lay on this page, you're like, dude, I'm not giving this guy any money. But it works. Hasn't failed us. It's really straightforward. Again, like this is something, of course, you could do, or you could have a VA do if you have one. Like, yeah, no problem. If you don't and you want someone else
Yeah.
to just knock these out, you have 3-tiered options here as well. I don't know if you necessarily need to do 300.
Mm.
Sometimes if you I don't know, I actually don't know the use case for that. So the basic or standard
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think is
yeah, yeah.
completely fine here.
Yeah. $20, right? For 100 social profiles.
Yeah. Yeah,
Happy
pretty
days.
pretty pretty great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So again, someone we've used multiple times and it's worked. So we'll only suggest people that we've used, or resources that we've used multiple times and seen
Hmm.
a pretty much near perfect success rate. So
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
yeah, I mean that's pretty much it.
I just want to talk briefly as well, just a little bit more about that process. So, links. So we'll do the press release, we'll do the citations, and we'll do the social profiles, and then we will index the citations and the social profiles, or we first submit the site to Search Console. Again, as part of our process, which it could be placebo for me, but
Yeah,
I feel that aids our time for the site to get into the index and start ranking. Again, keep hammering this home, but this is a process that we follow every time when we launch the EMDs and new sites for ourselves or for our clients, um, and we see good results from following this process. So yeah, I would do it every single time. So you submit your site to Search Console, a brand new site. All these pointing to your website already. So the first time you put into Search Console, all of this is all you've already got all of these links, and then hopefully, if you've used an indexer, some of your citations and some of your social profiles are already in the index as well. Just the way that I like to do it. Thing that
yeah.
do you want me, will I talk about what we've been testing with niche edits, or should that?
Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit. And yeah, just to reiterate what you were saying, this is basically like it might be placebo, but we stick with this because of something you really touched on, which is like we've been able to circumvent that like 6-month sandbox, if you will,
Hmm.
seeing really crazy, truncated timelines and getting on the first page, second page, or even just picking up keywords in general. So
Yeah,
um, it's just like we're not going to change it because it's not broken. Can we say definitively this is the whole reason why? No, but again, like that's just the logic and the reasoning is that we already have all of these links, everything pointed
yeah,
to the site before Google takes that first pass at everything, um,
right.
all the pages on the site. But yeah, go ahead. We can talk about the kind of like the advanced bolt-on
Yeah.
uh,
Uh,
tactic that we use.
so these are fairly cost like. So if you're building a rank and rent site, or you're doing lead gen or anything like that, these are fairly cost effective solutions. So if you have a little bit more in the budget, um, I mean, I just done this for a site that we launched about maybe 14 days ago, in a tier one city for yeah, pretty competitive term. I think it's fair to say. And the extra thing that we done this time was just build out 5 niche edits as part of this foundational link process. And yeah, we're already like second page for that target keyword plus other commercial keywords as well. So
Yeah.
the niche edits seem to have just gave it that little bit of a boost, and it's sticking there as well. So we haven't like went in and dropped out. We're like stuck there, and now we just need to just give it some time, and then we'll think about
Yeah, let it settle.
next. But yeah, niche edits. If you've got a little bit more budget, you could add that into your, which typically you might not call foundational links, but as a foundation to your link building or a foundation to launching a new site, then it's definitely something to consider as niche edits. And the niche edits we built were on hyper super relevant in terms of topical what the sites were talking about.
Hmm.
So the niche was the same. They weren't like geo specific sites, they were topically relevant sites, super relevant to what we were doing, which I think is helpful as well when you're building niche edits. The site is in the same niche as what you're trying to rank for.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
especially if it's hyper competitive.
Mhm.
Like, and this is a tactic I think, like you said, we're utilizing because we're in something so competitive that we're trying to find any kind of edge that we can get
Yeah.
or to cut down on that timeline.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
seems to be working in this case. But yeah. All right. I think that's it for foundational links. If you have any questions, just drop them in the chat. Happy to go over it. Happy to clarify. And we'll also share the link to this Gamma doc so you can access these links directly.
Or goes if you want a bit
Yes.
more info.
Sorry. Yes.
Hey
Actually,
man,
yeah.
I thought you would have plugged it the whole way through there, but it's all good.
I was almost thinking that this was what we were giving already
Ah,
to the
okay.
to people within the community.
Yeah,
So that
yeah,
was
yeah.
my bad.
Oh, good. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Got
join the community. This is
yeah, yeah,
yeah, this is what people inside the community will be getting as well.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and plus some.
Yeah, I
So
mean, in the community, we'll share like niche edit stuff. So that is a little bit of secret sauce there that we alluded to. So you'll notice
yeah,
that that vendor isn't on there. So if you want access to that kind of stuff, then yeah, come on inside.
yeah, perfect, awesome.
That's
All
good.
right, until next time.